Yo. Mic check. 1, 2. What is this? You're now tuned into Imperfect Sense right here on UnifiedRadio.tv. I'm one of 4 hosts, one of 4 moderators, one of 4 kings, opinionated brothers that make up this podcast called Imperfect Sense.
Yeah.
I go by the name of Eric E. Mr. Dawson, whatever it is you call me, I beg of you, please do not call me a motherfucking midget. And to the left of me, got the brother Conway the bully.
Oh.
You dig? To the right of me, got the fitness guru himself. Flesh is in the building.
Yeah.
Andy isn't with us today because Andy is married and he is punished because he got caught coming out the peep shows. You know what I mean? And she didn't really care that he was at the peep show. It's just that he spent $1 this time instead of his usual 75-cent a flick. You know how frugal they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, he spent the whole freaking $1.
Did you just use Andy word frugal?
Yeah, that's what he like to use, frugal. Oh, that's a black person's way of saying I'm cheap. You know what I'm saying? Period. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But shout out to Andy. Andy isn't with us today. Shout out to Andy. Just fucking around. But before we fuck around, pause. Because you was waiting for that. You was waiting for me to. You know it. How everybody feeling, man? How we doing? Everybody
good.
mental good?
Oh yeah,
feeling good, man. Feeling good. I was out last night. Had a little bit too much to drink. Feeling all up in here.
Never too much to drink.
Yeah. 2 daiquiris.
Hey yo.
First of all, I ain't had no daiquiris this go around. I don't mind drinking daiquiris. Daiquiris could be a man drink too.
He's talking to you.
No, you want to talk to me.
He's talking to you.
A man drink too. Fellas, be secure what you drink. Be secure what you drink. I'm a daiquiri, a wine drinker.
Yo, what goes in it? I drink wine too, but what goes in a daiquiri? Like, what goes in that? Like, what type of alcohol?
I thought the bitches always was virgins.
I did too. I didn't think they had alcohol in them. Like, what goes in a daiquiri?
Hey, what goes in a daiquiri? Try one day.
No.
Try one day.
No, it's enough fruit going on around out here. I don't need to add no fruit to my system. Like, I'm good to go out here. It's enough fruity shit going on around out here. Like,
what is it? Unified Radio. We support the LGBT community.
I didn't say nothing about no LGBT. I just said it's a lot of fruit. I don't know.
It's strawberry daiquiri?
Strawberry, peach.
You said that shit with so much confidence.
Yeah, peach, right? Hey,
they got other flavors.
Yeah, they got other flavors.
Yo, you really trying to keep them going and talk about the daiquiri?
Because I
does wifey drink daiquiris?
No, she don't. She drink
because she's a felon. That's why. That's why she doesn't drink daiquiris because she's a felon.
She drink DC and shit like that.
That's what's up.
But and wine,
but not like that.
And wine.
I take fruity drinks over anything.
Wine to go to, but
wine is always a good mellow joint. You know what I mean? A good wine. A good wine is always a good joint to
all of us from the hood, but some of us, I'm Jay-Z. I grew.
I'm crazy.
Dave Dash and Benny Siegel.
We drink wine, but it's just
we all got our levels.
Like wine's good.
Wine is very good. I didn't get into wine until a few years ago, though.
I need that shit to right now.
Your wine to do that. But wine, like you drink wine, get your glass.
Man, I be drinking whole bottles of that shit before the night over.
And then finally get a buzz when it's time for you to wake up the next morning.
Nah, wine don't kick it like that.
It do for me. Like I used to be a lush man. Like long story short, like I had to get away from liquor a while ago. Like a couple years ago, I felt like I needed that shit too much. Like I'm becoming an alcoholic. Let me put this shit away for a few months, man. Like I was out of my mind with it.
Wine, I forgot. I didn't realize it. Like this was like 5 years ago. I'm like, all right. So we open this bitch. We gotta drink the whole joint. It's almost like
you don't save the wine.
It's like champagne.
You pour your glass of wine and you reverse the. They put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, but at first I wasn't even buying no.
I don't do that.
I ain't buying the cook joint to put back.
No, I drank the whole thing
because I started looking at this shit like it was champagne for real. You gotta drink champagne that night.
Yeah. Go.
And that was on wine. That was wine.
It should be like flat Coca-Cola the next morning. You try to fucking drink.
I don't want no more. Take this fucking this corner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some wines ain't no good, bro. After you open it, you gotta drink it.
You gotta drink. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, but look, shout out to everybody. This isn't Drink Champs. I know we started off talking about some liquor and some bullshit.
We drinking wine.
But everybody listening, if this is your first time listening, looking, viewing us, please, man, look. This is Imperfect Sense, man. What makes perfect sense to us may not make perfect sense to you. That's why we all have our own opinions around this motherfucker. So before we get started with this pod, we drop a disclaimer each and every episode. So if you're sensitive about your race, religion, gender, sexuality, or politics, this is not the show for you because we talk about everybody. Nobody's fucking off limits. You will not cancel none of us because we own the fucking network. So you can't cancel us any goddamn way. Everybody gets talked about. So all this extra fucking sensitivity shit going on in the world, we're not a part of it because we talk about ourselves just like we talk about everybody else. Oh, shout out to Tevin Campbell. Wish Andy was here. Got a great Tevin Campbell story, but you know what I mean.
His boo.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Tevin Campbell, like we met Tevin Campbell years ago at the BET Awards, but that's something here nor there. But speaking of the BET Awards did air last week.
Yeah.
And speaking of the BET, and speaking of the BET Awards, right?
Trash. I mean, I'm sorry.
You know what? No. Too fast. You too fast. Well, I will say. This is what I will say. This year's show was better than a few years past, right?
But not better than the non-live show.
I know. But speaking of the BET, what I noticed, first of all, shout out to them for actually putting on this show. This show was pretty good this year, you know, based on everything that they were up against with this COVID shit, like a lot of people. But what I noticed about the BET Awards, and not just the BET Awards, Soul Train Awards, all these black award shows.
They still have that?
Yeah, unfortunately.
The Soul Train Awards for real?
Yeah, unfortunately. And what I noticed about a lot of these award shows, they seem not to hold their value like a lot of other shows that come on TV, the Grammys, the Oscars, the Golden Globes, American Music, the MTV Awards. When it comes to our shows, it seemed like it's almost like B grade level and not an A grade level at all.
C-grade.
That too, because I was, you know, I'm reminiscing on the first BET Award show, 2001. Host was Steve Harvey, Cedric Entertainer. A-list celebrities, right? It seemed like every year is tinkered off from who we would consider as A-list celebrities in our culture. Go ahead.
Hold on. See, the one that came on this past week is the awards, not the hip hop. So you gotta let them know, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I compared it to the Grammys, the MTVs, the Oscars, because those are considered very much prestigious awards.
High echelon.
And I'm trying to figure out why. When it comes to our award shows, NAACP Awards, the Soul Train Awards, the BET Awards, when it comes to things like that, it seems not to get as much hype or as much precedent as every other show.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
well, the NAACP Awards, they still in 1960, so that was.
So you're saying they haven't been a part of evolution?
Well,
they
reason,
haven't.
the only thing I can say in my opinion is that a lot of the other shows are very diverse.
Agreed.
In the people that come. So
Agreed.
you still have, you still have your different races coming in. You have your whites coming in. You have things because we still kind of still have a racist mindset of when they do shit.
Like white ice is better.
Yeah, like it's better. You're still going to deal with that because in our society in this country, they at the end of the day they run everything. All our black celebrities and high echelon people, most of them get their money from a white man. So it's always going to be embedded that white people at the top of the food chain, no matter what. So even when we put things together and we excel, it's going to never feel like it is excelling past them because in real life across the United States and the world, most of the things are owned by white people. So it's naturally going to be like that.
No, the fucked up thing about it though, because it's BET, right? So we get blinded by black entertainment television, right? It's BET. But BET hasn't been shit since Viacom brought it, which owns fucking
everything.
MTV, right?
I agree. The same ones who canceled the canon.
But this the thing though, MTV Awards looks nothing like the BET Awards.
It's not going to.
that because we don't do it, we make the shit look like shit. Like us, the black part of the BET, we make it look like shit.
The funny thing, I agree with that too, because it's like a lot of times I look at our shows, and it's one thing to be funny, like, you know, essentially the hosts is really a corny, and a lot of these more prestigious, well, what we think is more prestigious shows, they're corny, and our hosts, a lot of times they be on point, but then I see a lot of shucking and jiving, and a lot of stereotypes being like overly overted hype, like talking about chicken and waffles and watermelon. All the stereotypes that other cultures use against us that we don't like, we kind of put on display, and kind of be having this song and pony dance going on out there. It looked very like coonish a lot of times on the shit that we be doing on these award shows. Like, even when it comes to our style of dress, like, I know our culture is hip hop, urban. That's what they want to call it. So we're gonna have the jewelry and the t-shirts and the hoodies and all that other shit. But why you got 40 motherfuckers on the red carpet with you? You understand what I'm saying? You go to the Golden Globes, you go to the Oscars, you go to the Grammys.
There's no entourage.
If you are singing your rap, it's you. They worried about you.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? And then they come, and then it's like it's more of a black tie fair. Like, why are we not on that level to have a little bit more class in ourselves?
Because, well, like I said, it's a culture thing. You can't really blame that on nobody else, because see, just like going to those awards, they have a standard that's set. Yeah. See, we have a problem with
standards.
With a standard. Same way with the running. With Sharia, like how she, you know, when she come to run, she still got the different color hair, the long eyelashes. It represents a certain, the way you dress and the way you look, you know, it represents a certain demographic of people, and she come from that, and she's showing that through talent. But if you want to excel, you got to understand that the higher you go, like, you got to conform, because you come into somebody else's table. The way she's coming from, where we all come from, is the bottom. Don't nobody want to start and finish off with that. You want to come and maybe help people get up to where, help your own get up to where you at or more, but you never want to show that this is it. Like, this is where my level of thinking, my level of movement at. But that's the problem. Like, and I just agreed. I thought about it, what Conway said with the show, is that we the one who do it. We don't set a standard where, no, you can't come in here with all these gold chains on at this event. You can't come in here, because if you make it more, if you make it more of one of those events, then those other cultures where that's their thing and they civilized it, because they probably want to come, but some of them probably want to come, but if they know, if I go over here, I'm gonna be judged by these other group of people, so they don't come.
But not only that, though, like, if they come over, right, the first thing in the tabloids is going to be, are they trying to steal our culture?
No, listen.
Yeah, I mean,
listen.
No one wants to go through that.
Listen, that's the thing. It's true, but that's the thing. How we gonna this whole thing of getting BET to be diverse and wanting people to be equal? Would I like look at us just as equal? We got to get away from this only making the group solely for us and making everything all about. It can still be the BET Awards.
It could be a BET Awards.
It can still be a BET Awards.
And I was going to get into that.
You got to stop making it about just only black people, because that's the only way that you're going to bridge that gap. The only way. When they got Spanish, they Spanish thing, but you know, it's a lot of them motherfuckers, so they really don't. They really don't.
Because there's so many Spanish countries. You got Puerto Rico, even though Puerto Rico's part of us. You got Mexico. You got Cuba. All these people that identify with Latino culture. Like, you wanted to say something, because I want to interject what Flesh was talking about.
For me, it's just basically like, you can still just be black people, but you got to stop thinking that black people like her went up there and was like, yeah, they wanted me to just do, like, come from country and all this other shit. How you gonna make it here? And then she's like, yeah, well, R&B is country. Like, y'all stole, right? Mm-hmm. If that's the fact, it's black people out here today.
Speak on country.
That does country, but that will never fucking get an award, get acknowledged at all at the BET Awards.
Facts.
Because our vision
is just hip hop and
one
R&B.
fucking way. And gospel.
Yeah.
See, and y'all both are correct.
That shit
Absolutely,
crazy.
110% correct. And this is what I want everybody that's viewing and listening to realize. Like, I love our culture. You see, I'm in a printed tee. You in a printed tee. You on your t-shirt. Like, we do this on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. But I also understand what it is to put on a fucking suit. And I'm not just putting on a fucking suit to go to court.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And we do that a lot too. Like my dress clothes are for church and for court. No, bro. Like, I like to see our people get suited and boot. We do this every day. This is our everyday lifestyle. But when it comes to something that's supposed to be more prestigious, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to switch
Change
that
your
shit
ways.
up. It's just like you can say, yo, this is what I wear every day. That's what you wear. That's what you wear. But I need a job. Even if I'm the motherfucker that own the company, you better have on a shirt and tie, bro, because your dress shows me that how serious you really are to impress me. And you have to impress me because you need me to fucking hire you.
You know
what I'm
that.
saying?
You know
Like,
that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all about having some sense of pride. It's like I even look at us, and not just us, people in general. It don't matter where you work. You got to have some sense of pride for yourself. If you working cleaning up toilets, frying fast food, or even if you're a lawyer, you need to have some type of good representation of yourself.
You
Yeah,
can't,
I see motherfuckers-
you can't clean
lawyers-
as a motherfucker to wipe them toilets down, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Some
suited
lawyers-
and booted,
Some
bro.
lawyers be looking trash.
Yeah,
but
they
they
get
public,
trans rates
they,
too.
they public
Public
defenders.
defenders and shit.
Them fucking freezos. They call freezos. You know what I'm saying? But no, real shit though. Yo, like, this the first awards I ever seen. Like,
They did a good job. They did a good job this
people
year.
actually was dressed up, right? But this my thing. Like, it's an award show. Where was the fucking awards? Mm-hmm. Right? And then the shit that really made me mad, and I talked to you about it, like, we got the BET Awards, right? And we're honoring fucking, like, Queen Latifah, bro.
And she wouldn't have got honored nowhere else. So shout out to that.
But no,
Yeah.
because she got honored by the Grammys and Ellen before already.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she already got honored by them. It took us too long to get there. She already got honored. She got honored because she won an Emmy for Chicago.
yeah.
She was honored then. Then she even got a fucking award for her jazz CD that we didn't even fucking listen to. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is,
And that's another genre that they don't put on display either.
I was gonna
Yep.
say,
You know what I'm saying?
how you gonna fucking
With no jazz, with no jazz, there is
no hip hop?
There's no hip hop.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
There's no
really.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. There's no R. Kelly. There's no Janet Jackson. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned R. Kelly, but
R. Kelly, fuck.
yeah, you're right. Still R. Kelly. It's no beyond. It's none of these people. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, for me, right? You honoring Queen Latifah, right? And I'm not talking about the people that honor her, because that was the shit. The show structure, like, you don't hear fucked up mics at the Grammys, at the MTV Awards. Like, y'all didn't even fucking do no microphone checks. Like, I'm listening to artists come out. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying?
Oh, I know, because that's what I mean. That's what I was saying. When I look when the baby was saying, I was just like,
I was like, what is
I
he
hear the
saying?
song, I hear the song playing, and I hear his regular like voice. It was throwing
And
me
it
the
was
fuck
like,
off.
what the fuck? But not only that, you're honoring a woman of a then they only had the same fucking niggas performing back to back, and then they all came together, did it same another song that they was always on. But you're honoring a woman who actually lived, like, don't treat me as no bitch. Don't treat me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a woman. I can do X, Y, Z. Unity and all
She
that
is
shit.
the
right?
original woman's
she's the
movement.
original. Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
original woman's movement, but she really still loves men in her way, whatever. But it's
She still love everybody.
No, but that's the
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
Only thing you can fucking pull out the joint is I just seen ass shaking all day on a video, and it's like, nigga, I like bitches. Like, I like that's I'm a man. I'm a real man, right?
So I agree with you. So you saying for who they were honoring, The sexuality part should have been toned down.
Facts. Not only that, you had Maxine Waters there. Even though I know she did the whole shit with Megan Thee Stallion and shit like that, like
I'm on board with what you're saying. It's like
the fucking continuity
it.
of the show was trashy as shit for the person that you're honoring, and it didn't get like a good show until they honored her in the DMX shit.
It's like because I remember, it was a couple months ago. I don't know what show this was on, but it was something about stop killing black people and us in the violence.
Yeah.
And then I believe the artist, it may have been YG performed shoot these niggas something. It was something like crazy that followed what you just. It just contradicted what you just said 37 seconds ago.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's, you know what I mean? I
you
get
got
it was a
Megan Thee Stallion
contradiction.
and 40 bitches up there shaking their ass, right? And then the next joint is, this woman, told us we ain't had to walk down the street without ass hanging out to be respected as a woman. We did it. Bitch, you just had 40 asses up here shaking, and then boom, and then then you just had fucking the city girls.
They walking that fine line. They walking that fine line of women being independent. You could be independent.
No, they actually just showing the diversity of liberation and freedom, being basically a woman can do whatever she want to do.
Bro, they was doing that back.
I get that.
And having where women to the extreme, shaking their ass and everything to a woman that's prestige.
I agree with that, but I'm definitely feeling what you're saying, because I might have toned that shit down a little bit too.
I looked this shit up. In 2003, they honored Patti LaBelle on the same
platform,
BET Awards, right? At that time, Ludacris was on fire, right? When he performed, it was mellow as a bitch. He had bitches coming out there.
But that's somebody caring about what's going on.
But that's production.
But production, yeah.
That's
somebody having respect for Patti LaBelle.
Yo, I can tell you, all right, city girls, you performing, but we respecting the honoree today.
Yeah, so tone it down. You can still bring that sexuality, but just keep it.
Because I'll tell you some real shit. If this woman was still alive and they was honoring her, if it was Maya Angelou, that shit would have been dead.
That's what
You're
I'm
not
saying.
doing
but
that.
But see, my thing is that
you're not doing that.
That's all. No, that's all the city girls really got is flashing your ass and shit. Because people really, they really not. I was still
Megan
looking at them like
Stallion,
Megan is the only one that'll be standing out. Because I was looking at them chicks like.
But I'm saying though,
Megan really raps.
You can really fucking just sit there and have them do that regular shit. They Florida bitches. You can have dunks come out and regular shit come out like Florida shit
without being half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, they can, but they not, because that's their whole.
That's
image.
why we are not put on that same platform as others, bro.
Yeah, it would have been smart for them during that time to make the city girls look like they was moving in like a high echelon of business and shit. Had some shit going on where it gave off that image, where they probably could have came in not too raunchy, but just came in from like this and then have a transformation from that type of city girl into business woman shit like that.
What's so funny? Maxine Waters was there, right? After she said what she said, she was gone. Her seat was empty the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you know what's so crazy?
It was 5:00 in the evening.
You know what's so crazy? Y'all both are hitting like the nail on the coffin with a lot of this shit.
Shit is annoying.
Because it's like, when it comes to this new modern woman, it's like everything about sexuality and being free and independent. They sitting up here looking at 3 heterosexual men. We like pussy in here. We like shaking asses. But we still telling you like that shit that you showed. We ain't even for that shit at that particular moment. Because at some point you still gotta have a sense of respect for whoever's viewing you and whoever's in the room. So it's like this.
I was getting up, walking away.
So, all right. So check it out.
I watched the whole MTV Awards with my daughter.
Yeah, we all come from the same era. So you know how we sitting here and we talk the shit before the cameras come on in the man, mother, blah, 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 and talk all that shit. We know damn well if one of our elders come in here,
It's a wrap.
we gonna sit up straight, and we gonna talk like we got some sense. Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean. Have some fucking sense sometimes, because I don't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your performances on the Grammys, but I don't really see twerking. You get what I'm saying?
don't.
It's tasteful.
Look at
you know what I'm saying? And the thing that pisses me off is, like, why is it only us? Like, and we don't realize, like, when it comes to our shows, more doors don't open up after you win. If you win an Academy Award, you win a Grammy, American, it's other doors go just like this. Remember 3-6 Mafia, after they won the Academy Award?
Door opened up.
The door went boom.
Because
And we have to fight to try to get our award shows to that level, but a lot of things need to be revamped. You can still have things be evolving, fun, independent, whatever the fuck it is you want to put around it. But we got to have some type of prestige. When these people walk on the red carpet and say, yeah, I'm wearing Tom Ford two-piece. Why the fuck we ain't on the red carpet saying the same shit? I'm wearing this blah, blah, blah from a black designer or whomever.
Don't do it.
You get what I'm saying? We coming with fitted hats on, this gold chain.
Bro.
We talking like we don't have no fucking sense. Everybody look like they fucking high off fucking perks and weed. I mean, come on, man. Have something for yourself.
like they said, they don't think people gonna watch when the MTV Awards. Hip hop in today's world, point blank period, is ran by white fucking people.
Of course.
And I ain't talking about the building. I'm talking about the one that actually get their streams, actually still go buy CDs, go to the concerts. It's ran by the white people. We not really, like.
They always been the bigger consumers than us.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that we will, like, a whole.
They love to buy
like
shit that they don't know nothing about.
We'll spend
we're
that
exciting
ticket.
to them.
We'll spend that ticket for the Hov, the Nas, the B, the Mary J. We'll spend that money for that ticket, right? But the rest of these motherfuckers, we ain't spending that money. But the thing is, how is it that when this comes up, all other TV award shows still get more views than the BET Awards? And that's what they have to figure out. Why? And the reason why is because of the way it's fucking done. Mm-hmm. It's no build up. One, the artists, when they talk,
I agree with that. No build up.
Yeah, no build up. The artists, like,
I'm gonna get into that.
You talk to an artist and be like, man, I'm just trying to get here to win this Grammy.
Mm-hmm. That's all I care about. That Grammy.
That's all I care about. The Grammy, right? But what if you be like, man, I'm trying to get this Grammy, this BET award, this MTV award. I'm trying to make sure I'm in everybody's face. It starts putting a button, but they don't. They running us, so they running them.
We had it for a minute,
away,
yo,
bro.
because when
They
it
running
first
away.
aired, now we talking this 2021. It first aired 20 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
The hype around us finally having an award show was fucking up here, bro.
Yeah.
It was here because it was always a fight about the Grammys and
Not
things
having
like that,
no
not
rap
acknowledging
on it.
us
Yeah.
and shitting on us when we got the most album sales, we got the most radio plays, we got the most video views.
Mm-hmm.
They will always say, nah, but that over there is better than what you doing.
Yeah.
So that's where shit like that came into play. But in that era too, more of us that were already fucking up here was at that show.
And you know what?
For the first couple years. See, now, when BET was plentiful for us to now elevate our career, everybody was on board. This was before
everything ain't been the same
but listen,
since you know what happened.
But listen. But then when things like YouTube, streaming came along, and you realize, you know what, I don't always need to rely on BET because some people couldn't get play outside of BET, which made their career. So now you're looking at people that used the platform back then that don't even show up today.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you go to them award shows, Will Smith is there, Eddie Murphy is there, Jay-Z just started coming back outside for that shit to these award shows. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to our people, black and brown, our upper echelon, quote unquote A-list celebrities are not showing up for this shit.
I know why.
That is a problem.
I know why.
And it's also the reason, and this is a sidebar, why Arsenio Hall didn't last the second time.
Yep.
Because them same fucking A-list celebrities was not on his fucking card,
I know why though.
Period.
Look at what the BET Awards, right? The Grammys. When you win a Grammy, right? They say the Grammy is based off of
The Rock Nation brunch get more hype than BET Awards.
Yeah, that's a fact. Your Grammy is based off of your Billboard success, your streaming success, and all that, right? When it comes to the BET Award, it's based off of
your Instagram post.
Your Instagram, your fucking the viewers, who's like it's like some shit that I'm looking at the awards. I'm like, yo won. Like, did they win because they was performing? Because I'm like, J. Cole definitely had a better album, but you put them same people at the Grammys, J. Cole gonna win or it's just like. We
pretty much know. Look at the BET. We can pretty much know who's going to win. Because at the Grammys and shit, we don't know.
But it's like we crying about the Grammys not giving us a standard at one point in time. Now they say, okay, we giving you a standard. So then they start finding black artists that's doing better than the motherfuckers that you listen to. On the Billboard standpoint. Then we fucked up. Like, how they win?
Because they got a committee that sonically listens to shit too.
But that's the thing. BET is fucking from January all the way to June. They let motherfuckers vote. Yo, who do you think? And they still voting for shit that came out.
Yeah.
Come on. The only two performances on that shit that had Grammy, MTV Awards, caliber performance was the Migos and Tyler the Creator. That Tyler the Creator performance was fucking everything, bro.
And it's going to be an artist like Tyler the Creator when American Music Awards are great. He's going to be the one to clean up. Because sonically, he puts out better material.
He puts out better material, and he's creative.
But that's
and he's creative. You're not going to get the same MO. When you saw the baby, you get the same MO.
Hate it or not,
that's all they giving you the exact. Megan Thee Stallion, they all give you exactly what the fuck you expect. It's nothing like, even if you see the new video, after a while you just be like this.
Only reason
why
Megan Thee Stallion won a fucking Grammy is because Beyonce was on the song, bro.
I didn't want to say it, but you did, and I agree. But the funny thing, right?
And then you had beef going on. Remember, she walked off the stage before the
baby came out. Yeah. And then she didn't stay there. Because she mad because Joe did a song with Tory Lanez.
Because they had the lyrics. They had I think they did set her part of her lyrics.
Yeah, and that's nigga shit. Excuse the N-word, but that's nigga.
Walked off the stage. You want people going, what the fuck is going on?
You want me.
So
fucking.
But what I'm saying is that you don't
respect that shit.
Business, but this is my thing. Business wise, and if you really cared about BET, keeping black entertainment going, regardless of what situation you and the baby had going on tweets, when it was time to show up for the art,
do your job.
Why the fuck did you just walk off?
Do your job.
You still got
Talk
paid.
that shit.
You still got paid to do that song.
Yeah, but my problem is this. But my problem is this. Those on the outside that probably watched it on TV that want to come.
Shit was horrible.
Now look what happened when they did that. The shit all in media. There was some type of beef and unprofessionalism going on in between the two.
Bro,
it makes the whole event look bad.
She was.
Absolutely.
Huh? He did his job.
No, he did his job.
She be doing a lot. It's been a lot of temper tantrums from Shorty.
Because she's on this feminist movement, and she believes that if you did a song with me, you're not supposed to do a song with him because you
and that ain't business. That ain't business.
You not put me on another track.
No, because he made a statement to him about we both shot somebody. The baby, we both shot somebody, so off a joke to him, and she ain't find that shit funny.
Still, at the end of the day, right?
And that's all right not to find it funny, but don't mix personal with business. Like y'all not from the same box, y'all not friends, y'all don't have years in.
I'm gonna do a song.
Y'all doing a song with each other because
even though he wouldn't do it, but I bet you if Jay did it, your ass be still over there at their damn house.
Exactly, because this is the thing. That's just you all are on a song together because you know what? Aesthetically, it makes sense right now because you both hot. One is going to get cold, one is going to get lukewarm. It's not going to be beneficial for you to be together and do a song again. So you're seizing the moment to do a record. That doesn't mean you're fucking friends. It's called the music fucking business. But it always has to come to our culture where it's tweets going out, it's tabloid publications about our beefs. when it comes to that other culture, they got beef too.
Yeah, because they
got a lot
but
of
you never
beef.
see it because it's
You don't
personal. You know,
fucking see it.
They keep it behind doors.
They
and
not
obviously
perfect.
And on top of that, I don't think
Business is business.
Being black, we don't go outside of our norm because they got a like a shade room for pop and country motherfuckers.
Of course,
but we don't
because our
look
culture
for
makes
it.
everything cool.
Yeah. But
everything follows us.
We don't look for it at the end of the day, but it's just it's just sad, man. Like you're never seen if they ever had a song together when they were living, like Prince and Michael Jackson, right? And say
It was always an undertone that they didn't like each other,
right? But they both would have sat down on that fucking stage and gave us a fucking show, bro.
They would have gave us a fucking show.
Like you have to.
And guess
you're
what?
Not doing that shit.
Guess what? Award show they showed up to every year, even though they didn't have albums out. Where was they at? That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah. But you would never done that shit at the Grammys. You would never done that shit at the MTV Awards. You would never done that shit at the Essence Awards. To be honest, Essence not even having Megan Thee Stallion perform. So I'm not even know why I'm even bringing them up. They the only award fest show that don't get televised. Mm-hmm. And they be stuck by the book.
And we had and our shows always got somebody fighting backstage.
The Essence Festival, bro, is they be having fucking like the Keith Sweats, the Mary J. Blige
music. They be having
music.
People that do
and they
music.
Then their awards be based off humanitarian shit or actually real sales, bro.
I mean, you even take an artist like Mary J's upper echelon. She's an A-list celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Our A-list celebrities. I mean, where was Drake? Where was all these are people that are fucking up here. Why are they not here at these award shows, man?
Yeah,
like,
they need to start bringing them back. No bullshit. Like Drake can't. You can't be like, all
Drake
right,
show up the rap battles and don't show up.
right. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. But when you need a BET, they were there for you. When you need a Soul Train, they were there.
But
Now you reached up here and now your circle has changed because you over there with White Ice. It's like, all right, well, I got what I needed to get out to niggas. Now I'm up here. All right, thanks, but I'm good now. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
BET don't give. Once you get past a certain level, if I'm not performing, why am I there?
It just feel like our black media shit is just the minor leagues, bro.
Technically, listen.
Why?
Unfortunately,
it's just the minor
leagues.
leagues.
Listen, unfortunately, it is.
Answer that shit.
It is though. It is.
If I'm Drake,
it is.
If I'm Drake, and I'm going to that BET Awards that we just fucking had, why would I go?
Yeah, I agree.
If I'm Jay and Beyonce, why would I sit there for that?
Because from the entertainment level, exactly, the status. And it's like being at a job. If you had a certain job and you got different spots, shipping and receiving always going to be the bottom. Then you got the, pack, like, it works its way up. So it's like the people up top ain't going to never be seen with the people at the bottom.
BET Awards is your 90-day... what they call that shit when you
probation?
Your probation
evaluation.
And the Grammys is the benefits package.
No, yeah, that's the 401k.
Yeah,
your forever dental.
Yeah. And it's all about, and they don't even realize it.
Your MTV Awards is your 5 years in.
Your ticket sales and your image, and I think that when your image is art, it can make its way through all the actual genres of of music. I get into the Grammys and things of that nature, but it's your art form. But you never want to just constantly display hood and raunchy shit because it's not going to appeal to a certain demographic of people. It's going to be instantly when they see it. It's going
turn that shit off.
Turn that shit off. So if you're going to present something, you need to present something with art to help the person understand.
It's a difference between you.
BET Awards used to do that.
It's a difference between it's a tasteful difference between a woman twerking to back that ass up versus a African dance group in the same outfit doing a dance to African rhythm.
They can actually be in some African shit had less shit on than what they had on, but it was tasteful and they still shape in a different way.
Yo, for everybody that don't know, like, if you don't know anything about, like, music business, right? Or anything in entertainment, when you're a Drake, you're a Jay-Z, you're Beyonce, you're Mary J. Blige, you know what they do? Come the top of the year, they sit down with a team, right? They sit down with a team, and they plan out the next 6 to 7 to 8 months of their life. They know exactly what they're doing for the next 6 to 8 months to a year, right? So certain things they mark off on the calendar. I got tour dates, I got this, but hold up. We got to pause right here because the Grammys right here. We got to pause right here because the Academy Awards right here, right? We got to pause right here because the Golden Globes. We got to pause right here because the American Music Awards. When they see that shit about BET, they be like, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Turks and Caicos. That's my day off, right? And what BET has to start doing is like, yo, stop pulling that fucking content. Stop giving them an outlet for them to be as powerful as they are until they give you something back. Because they're doing it for everyone else.
But what are you as BET giving me to give back to you?
If I'm giving you,
you're not giving me no money to come.
No. Most award shows, people not getting paid except the people that's in labor.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if
real shit,
if I'm Tyler Perry, right? Wait a minute.
Please go there. Please go there.
I know he got to deal with them. I'm just saying,
Please
somebody
go there.
like him. I know he got to deal with them.
Please go there.
And
he didn't get an award.
No, what I'm saying is, and I'm somebody like Tyler Perry who's up here, right? And I'm just using him as an example. I know he got deals with shit with BET and Netflix, and I get that. And I got your stuff on my platform, and my stuff has helped elevate who you are, right? And you don't come back to reciprocate what I done for you, then I'm pulling your shit. Because you go to them other shows, you know why? Because when you go on places like The Talk, The View, Ellen DeGeneres, all these quote unquote daytime talk shows and Good Morning Americas that's powered by NBC and CBS, and they put on the Grammys, you make sure you there because you in front of their audience multiple times that fucking year.
But their audience got the bread too.
But this is
the power.
BET got money.
But this is what I'm
bread and
saying.
power.
This is what I'm saying. Viacom owns BET. So it's something that Viacom is not doing that they're doing for these other prestigious shows.
I
and
agree.
the people who's running the BET brand is
Viacom
not fighting back.
Viacom treating our culture and our people like Tyler Perry treat his fucking movies. He's like, shit, I'm not putting no big budget in this. You still gonna watch it, and that's how I feel like they treat this shit.
He paying them though.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
they
shit,
getting paid more.
What I'm gonna give y'all big budget for? Y'all still gonna look at it. Y'all niggas still gonna look at it.
But
like,
this the
Ain't
thing.
nothing wrong with Tyler Perry.
But this is no.
shit.
This
You
the thing.
seen them hair pieces?
This the thing.
nothing wrong with that.
Tyler Perry.
I like his writing, but them hair pieces.
Tyler
makeup
Perry
and
wasn't
shit
even
fucked
at the
up.
BET Awards,
See,
and he had to deal with them. But why? Why?
Because he don't have to be.
No. He don't have to be. You know why? Because like all the other fucking award shows, they fucking bring up movies, television. BET doesn't. I don't have to show up to some shit that you're not even thinking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Perry will show up at the motherfucking Grammys because they have a TV piece.
Mm-hmm.
And his Oval and all that other shit always on the mentions.
Have you ever seen Whoopi Goldberg at a BET Award?
No.
Have you ever seen Whoopi Goldberg?
No.
Have you seen her at the Golden Globes?
No. Yes.
Seen her at the Grammys?
She's a motherfucking,
And she's-
what they call
but
her?
That's
What
what I
did I
mean.
tell you? Listen,
By
because-
our age.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You're
Because-
talking that
because-
woke shit and that
but look at
power
those-
shit all the
look at
time, but
those
you're not
people.
there.
But here's my thing: it's
But
going to be hard for
why?
them. It's going to be hard for them to be there because
I
it's
don't
like-
wanna see that
because
shit.
Listen, exactly, it's like it's like how you can look at it like how it is in the neighborhoods today. The people, the mature, the elderly people in the neighborhood. It's like they want to go outside and say something to the younger generation, but they know them motherfuckers ain't listening. So no matter what you say to these motherfuckers that's doing the doing the BET Awards and telling them to, clean up their image a little bit, they ain't gonna want to fucking do it.
Hold up. Best kept fucking point that you just made, right? They had a fucking whole segment. A whole fucking segment. Because Monique said it doesn't look ladylike to fucking have a bonnet on your head, walking to the airport, going to the grocery store.
It don't.
Yeah.
But they had a whole segment to say we can do whatever we want to do. We could wear a bonnet here. We could wear a bonnet today. They had a whole fucking segment. I'm not showing up if I believe and I love. I mean, like you had Patti LaBelle come out like, yeah, you'll never catch me fucked up.
These women,
right?
These women,
But listen,
women.
But listen,
these young girls
could you see,
don't know how to be women.
Just think about Patti LaBelle.
She get dolled up to go to Walmart, bro.
Do
you supposed to?
But do you see Patti LaBelle sitting there talking to fucking Monique like, yeah, I agree with you, and then you my daughter, and then have 4 bitches up here on a show that you can't watch on regular BET. You got to pay for the BET experience, right? Talk about a person that you confide in.
I didn't even.
I'm not doing it.
If for some reason with that, I don't know why it's done, because and not even staying off a track like with that, but in a certain group that I was in, a dude actually talked about it, with women how they respond. They said the girl coming in the inbox, a couple women said that I don't want to go against the sisterhood. And he said y'all women, he said during the period where you have a group of women that don't want to come and tell the other women that you wrong for, dressing like that, and you wrong for doing it. He was like, a lot of women came into his inbox, won't post or say nothing out broad on Twitter, Instagram, and thing, but they'll come in the inbox and say, I agree with what y'all are saying, but I can't go against the sisterhood.
Then you're a sucker. Because if you can't stand on your truth, then, who the fuck are you if you can't stand on your own truth? Fuck what the masses say. Like, I say a lot of shit that goes against what quote unquote bro codes and ego, but I stand on my shit. I stand on my own shit.
What's that? It's not Kathy Hughes. What's the other one? The BET woman.
Oh my God, you gonna make us look fucked up that we don't even. How stupid we look not knowing lady name and we talking shit.
I don't give
God damn, and it's on the tip of my tongue. Pause. God.
Because Kat.
Hey, Google, can you? We feel. I feel stupid as shit. We sit up here debating about
I don't.
prestigious, and we don't even know the lady that's running. I just forget her name.
I don't.
You fucked me up with that. Now we look dumb on camera because of your ass.
No, I'm going to tell you why.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead, speak.
Because you motherfucking agreed with the whole bonnet shit. Right, but then allow the segment. Deborah Lee. Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Lee. Goddamn, I'm trying.
No.
Imperfect Sense coming to be.
No, it's not. No. I'm not sorry, because for the simple fact, you agreed with Monique, right? But allowed your segment to be held up that gave her an award. Talk about a black queen, and you were honoring a black queen that same night. I don't give a fuck how I feel about Monique. I just thought Monique was off her rockers because she was so upset that she should have been awarded something for that Netflix shit, right? But the thing is, how was it Women Empowerment Night? People you not understanding what that night was. That night, BET Award night, was for women empowerment. That's why Taraji kept saying, yo, I'm dressing in powerful women that XYZ that came from our culture, shit like that, right? She had different outfits on, right? But at the same time, you allow 4 women to shit on another woman of the culture.
It was contradicting.
You're not going to get motherfuckers there. I dare you do that shit at the Grammys, bro. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about how they don't like us. They're not going to allow you to go out there and do that shit.
They got standards and shit.
They're not going to allow you to do
Let me
it.
see this. Like, for us, like, and we stand on track of the BET Awards because it's way bigger than any other award show that represents our culture. So, is it time for
a revamp?
It's definitely time for but stop us segregating against everybody else. Because, we got a couple that we sprinkle. We got a couple little Caucasians
we
from it.
We fucking honored Jack Harlow. Harlow.
For
He
the
was in the mentions.
You know what I'm saying? We for a couple people from the Caucasus Mountains that's sprinkling every year. You know, the ones that are identify black but they white, the Justin Timberlakes, the Biebers,
Jack
the
Harlow.
Jack Harlows, the Eminems. Like we sprinkle them in every now and then. But now is the time to be more diverse in the award approach. You get what I'm saying? Because we need this award to be up there with everybody else for our people to thrive. Because if them other award shows, the doors just open up for everybody. They open way.
Well,
I
that
mean,
means- but
if
you
you
gotta
think
take
about,
a-
but listen, for the BET, yo, bro, we don't even highlight reggae. Reggae music.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't highlight
They'll-
reggae
they'll-
music on BET Awards.
They don't,
reggae.
they don't even do it on the hip hop.
Yeah.
The
Reggae.
hip hop was trash.
Before everything, it was jazz and reggae, bro. Jazz and reggae.
I don't know. I'm just
But you
telling
go to the World Music Awards, all that other shit. They got
Everywhere.
the biggest Latino and reggae artists there. You got your Nicky Jams, you got your Daddy Yankee. These people, 75 million followers a fucking piece.
But this the thing. They've been honoring African fucking artists before we were. Mm-hmm. We just started honoring them because Beyonce put them on our album. Mm-hmm. Let's keep it a buck. Mm-hmm. Let's keep it a buck.
They
She
need to
knew who the
revamp
fuck
the
they
whole
was
fucking
because she
committee.
was at the World of fucking Awards.
That shit needs to be revamped. They have to bring
That's
more
crazy,
diversity in music. We don't have to. I don't know if I'm really on board with the inclusion of other cultures. Because
have
I
to.
know what the award is about, but musically, they have to broaden their fucking horizon, bruh,
See, the thing is, you're gonna have
and require the people that's A-list celebrities
Yeah.
now to be there. If you're not there, we can't fucking do
But
business
that's
with
the
you.
only time that they're going to actually get A-list culture acts there by actually becoming more fucking diverse. Mm-hmm. That's the only way. Because I go to a BET Awards, I have a Cardi B and the other bitch from Love and Hip Hop fight again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't gonna happen at the Grammys. Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Because the bitch from Love and Hip Hop wouldn't even be there. She wouldn't even, she would have had to pay for a ticket.
I don't want to see nobody from Love and Hip Hop in the first three
But just
rows of
think about
the
it.
award show.
You would
Why
have
are
to
you
pay
there?
for a ticket. We giving them bitches to them. And they not even on the network. For real. Like, we're going to have to actually.
A lot of people wasn't even really pumped to see this BET
That's
Awards.
the point, bro.
Nobody was really pumped to see it.
It's like. But when you're, and that has a lot to do with the artist, bro. Because like I said, when I sat up there and said this is how they do their timetable, they do their timetable predicated on these other shows. So when they see the date for the Grammys, bro, they start going into the mode of what they gonna wear. They getting shit made. They doing this, that, and the third. They doing press runs. They doing all type of rollouts.
As soon as they come out, they
The
give
BET
props, they give
Awards is
shout
just
outs
like
to
a
who
day
made the
off.
dress, who made the suit. They
That's
do
what
all
I'm
that.
saying. Like the BET
They do all
Awards,
that.
it just we as a culture and
And
as
we
a
could
culture,
talk that because we've been at awards.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
we
We
could
as a
talk this
culture
shit. And see
we owe it to ourselves to make it better.
Yo,
You get what I'm saying?
Tyler Perry's event was the same night as the BET Awards. It had more
You know what I'm
traction.
saying? Like when the other joints come up, people clear their fucking schedules, bro.
All the A-listers is over at Tyler Perry. We seen it.
You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, and then my thing on top of that is that, why would you even do that? Hold your event the same time.
Because at the end of the day, it's showing. You see what happened? They gave him a deal after that. He showed them how powerful he really is. They gave him a deal. It's because BET don't believe in us. How the fuck you the BET Awards and you don't believe in us?
Because it's not owned by a black man anymore.
But no,
Remember what you go, he sold it to
fuck that.
Viacom.
He
Sold it to
bitch too.
Viacom.
But,
No, he not. No, he was smart because they fucked it up.
no,
Remember,
no,
Snoop and them fucked that up.
Hey, look,
He
He
no,
got a lot of money, son.
see
I
what
think he sold that for $1 billion.
You see what happened?
I think he sold that for $1 billion
and now
back
that,
then.
And now that bitch 1.8 billion. He don't even have that billion no more.
No, he got that $1 billion. He got no. Yes, he do.
I don't know what he got, but we
That
need to
motherfucker
revamp
he
this
bought
show.
a couple of. He bought a couple of. I ain't even gonna go into all the stuff he bought. That motherfucker got money.
He check his shit. This shit say he got 850.
But he got more money than us. That's
He
all
got
we
more
know.
money than us, but at the end of the day, he could have kept that shit. That's the reason why.
Yeah, before we get too close to the show being over, like how y'all feel about Felicia Rashad, man?
I
That's
feel
my
great.
Baby. That's
Feel
my
great.
baby.
She got fired for that.
No,
fuck no.
no.
Howard
No.
saying her views and their views.
And
are
then
not
on
the
top of
same
that,
views.
people like her need to be honored at our
Exactly.
award shows.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a it's a list of fucking people
At the
that
end of
open
the
the fucking door.
fucking
Like
day.
how our culture hasn't even honored Eddie Murphy yet.
And, of all people, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, we haven't honored Eddie Murphy. He made a lot of careers. Ice Cube has made a lot of careers. Come
So
on,
it's 21 years,
Come
right?
on, bro.
21 years, right?
Come on, bro.
No, 21 years of the BET Awards, right?
20 years.
So
How we not yo, without Eddie Murphy, you talking about the people in the comedy world that are running that shit.
they didn't even
They
honor
still
Red Fox.
talk
in
about
them.
Eddie Murphy as the god that he is.
They
Yeah.
They sit around him like children at elementary school when the teacher is talking.
Yeah.
They sit there and fucking awe. And we talking about the
They,
Dave Chappelle,
and they
Martin
and they
Lawrence,
still didn't honor the
Chris
people
Rock.
that
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
they still
on,
didn't
bro.
honor the motherfuckers that he sat in front of like a kid. Mm-hmm. They honor a lot of dead motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
They ain't honor your Red Foxes.
Well, Sidney Poitier is still alive.
Yo.
Harry Belafonte is still alive.
So they honored Cicely Tyson 2 years before she died, right? But she was like almost 100. She should have been the first person out the door.
It's like I mean, the people do. They got that shit. Can we get on the fucking committee?
That's
That's all I'm saying. Can
Shit
we
gonna,
get on the
hey,
fucking
put me on the camera. Shit gonna change.
Can we get on? That's all I'm. Can we?
'Cause
get
you
on
gonna
the
have to
committee
come in a suit.
to really make this shit.
You gonna have to
poppin'?
come in a suit, bro. You can have a performance outfit, but you go yo.
You come in a suit, bro.
This
and
the
no
shit.
no love and hip hop characters in the first
Yeah, nah,
20
nah,
rows.
nah,
like
nah.
you're no.
You can't even be a fight.
No,
because I was
no,
sitting there.
no.
I was sitting there, right, and I know Tay. She watched all that shit, right. When your lady who watched that shit, like, who's that bitch? Like, why they got the camera on her? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I thought you would know. And then he said, no, like, who's that bitch?
Yeah.
Why they got cameras on nobody?
Man, that's what I'm saying. You put me on a committee. You might as well change my last name tonight.
Then he focusing in on, like, who's that bitch?
They probably doing the same thing you doing. Who's this person? Who the fuck is this person?
Are they Googleable?
Oh, is it- or they could be showing ain't nobody of importance really at this fucking event.
That too. Because if I'm on a committee, I'm Suge Knight. I got a list of people that you better be here or it's on. Denzel, Will Smith, Jada, Kevin Hart,
you gotta bring,
Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Whoopi Goldberg, Beyonce, y'all better be here.
You gotta bring.
You better have
Y'all
them
better
cameras
be-
on them too.
You gotta
be here.
bring a category for me
Drake.
to come. I have to be in a
Michael
category for me to come.
LeBron James.
You have to be. He goes to the ESPN Awards. He don't
See
need
what
it. He don't
and that's
need
more
you.
prestigious than the BET Awards.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I'm just saying though,
Because think about it.
they
Like I said
honor
before,
what he does.
think about it. Black entertainment.
It's
television-
everybody.
Listen, the awards, right?
We
But
basically
look
this
how-
the
but
new
what I'm
Chitlin
saying-
circuit.
but
It's
what
just
I'm-
the
yeah,
Chitlin
but
circuit.
What I'm trying to say is,
Chitlin
look
circuit.
at, like you said, look how it started off, but then look at our music in general now. You know, back then,
That's just what they focus
listen,
on.
but yeah, what I'm saying is back then, music was very diverse, different cultures back then. So when those categories came up, you ain't get all hood street shit. You had
Different
blacks.
vibe.
It did- like,
The
so-
social was better than this.
Yeah, but now.
Bring that back.
You just had to wear bulletproof.
Now, when you watch this generation of music, it's all the same.
But you gotta think about it though.
Look for example in Baltimore, right? You know the Center's Pot Circle, Charles Village, like that. You got the hood shit over here. 2 blocks over, you got the LGBT community over here. A little bit up there, you got the neo soul shit going on right there. Is a pot.
It's a pot.
Within a little radius. Is a pot of different shit. Like just like in New York, when you go to just a pot, of
Different.
shit. Only thing the BET doing is going right over by Greenmount.
Yeah, and to stand there, going straight down the motherfucking rip.
Run down the
Bro,
road and
what
act
you
like
just
don't nothing else
described, what you
happened.
just described was Versus, and then up Greenmount is BT because Versus is way more diversified than the BT.
Yeah,
was.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, shout out to Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
They just went
yeah.
too. Shout out.
shout out
man,
to
that's
Keith,
what I'm
Uncle
saying,
Keith.
man, like,
but you gotta think about
man,
it. Yo,
we should be so much better.
At the end of the day, right? you have BT is black entertainment. That's everything. That black people
black shouldn't just mean hood
but
shit.
But listen, that's what I'm going at. Black entertainment means everything that black people put their foot and culture into. Not just fucking rap and R&B.
He made a good ass point. Like jazz.
You got jazz.
How the fuck jazz not even on the fucking
got jazz.
Wow, jazz and reggae.
Yo.
But the thing,
they
do have it, but they don't televise. That's the point.
But if you televise it,
if you televise it
and you showing some shit of that, you know what you're going to do. You can help the younger generation who don't even look at that type of music.
That's why I was. That's exactly where I was ready to go.
Be involved in it.
At the end of the day, right? You got your jazz, your country, your pop, your rock, your K-pop. I just found out from Brooke. It's a black boy that do K-pop, and that's some Chinese shit, some Korean shit, right? So you got all that, right? But what you just said, today's music is not blah blah blah, right? If you BET Awards, if you're tired of that too, you have the fucking platform to elevate your D Smokes, your fucking Rhapsodies, your J. Cole's, your Kendricks, like the people of that mindset. You have the. Why the fuck wasn't the Roots put on a higher platform before the Grammys did it?
Bob Marley yet?
But I'm just saying though, why have the Roots
had
to go to the Grammys to be honored? Why has fucking Talib Kweli, Mos Def have to get a honorable mention at a fucking Grammys, and put them in the track for us to know
this generation of people putting this thing together, they gotta be really young. They gotta be.
That too. But I'm gonna tell you some other shit.
I don't even think they're young. I just think they don't give a fuck.
Our culture controls so much economically that goes on in this world, in our music. And I'm on your side when you talk about displaying the jazz. If they actually put their foot forward and displayed actual people playing instruments, that shit would make its way back into school. Because they took music programs out of public schools. When you had a chance to go play the trumpet, the saxophone, the trombone, the flute,
think about
the drums.
They took it out of public schools.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
if our
all
culture,
all the other places still got music.
Yeah, 'cause my son played the violin.
Why do you think now? And I don't mean to be making shit. I don't even mean to be making shit. Just like racist, y'all be sitting there looking at TV, and it's hard for us seeing the transition. I just think that everything is trying to just be. The past is just in the mindset of just trying to be completely erased as if it never happened. Because I'm watching,
and I
don't hardly watch TV, but when I go over my mother's house or grandma's house, some people that be watching TV and I'm watching these commercials and I'm watching this, Europeans acting black now. Our style and the way we move. I'm not used to seeing white families dancing to hip hop music and doing shit. It's something because I haven't watched TV in so long. So when I do come across TV, that shit be Bobby like, how the fuck
is us?
Did the motherfuckers just steal everything that we done?
It's us.
Even playing instruments. Towards skating, dancing. I'm looking at this Chinese dude who got 1 billion views imitating Kendrick Lamar and then got all the. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's us.
We allow it.
It is us.
We allow it.
We over here arguing about dumb shit.
Just think about this.
In everything of what we stand for and the essence of who we are is being stolen right from our eyes.
And
nobody's saying anything.
I'm not even gonna say stolen no more. I stopped. That word is gone.
We just gave it away, huh?
Because look at this. I told you my son, he's out here. And he's into music. He played the violin, he played the bass, right? If he was still in the city, he probably wouldn't have got abducted to that. Because we in the city think a motherfucker gotta play a violin or play an instrument is a fucking cornball.
Y'all was getting on me about playing the flute.
But it's
because it's funny. Because it's funny. For us, it's funny.
But
we played the trumpet.
Yeah, motherfucker, we played this shit.
But I'm saying, but some kids, that's what I'm saying. But some kids, ain't gonna be strong enough to say
But
that
I'm
they
just
played
saying.
the flute.
No, hold on. Hold on.
See,
I can still get
listen. But you know, I come from a generation of we got backbone when we hear shit like that.
But look though,
these kids today, they can't deal with that.
Look at the real
Every
shit.
time you play the flute now, you gotta go pause.
Right.
You still, you pause that next time you do it.
Look at the real shit though. Look at the real shit though. Like, but at our time, right? If you would have fucking kept going with it, we would have been saying you had to be in the whole fucking orchestra.
It was only for Aladdin, bro.
But I'm just saying though.
Wait a minute, hold.
He done fucked up the moment.
Whoa.
I was in the theater and stuff, yo. I played the Latin.
But no,
too,
but look though, like real shit. Like, just think about this. Not even with that. Like,
Cultural arts.
shit that we always had our hands in became a downward spiral. Was like, oh, black people don't do that. What? Black people don't play instruments. That's why these beat machines became real popular. Motherfuckers don't know. And that's why when you see a motherfucker that can play the drums, like when Her came down playing the drums and the fucking guitar, I said, yo, she's one. She now I gotta look into her more because she's one. She's fucking she's tapped in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gotta listen to her because she's tapped in.
So many motherfuckers.
That's why it's a difference between a Pharrell and some of these other dudes that make beats.
So many motherfuckers that they know how to make beats on the machine, but don't know how to play not one instrument.
Because and
they're not that good. And the producers that actually can play keys and all this stuff, they are way better producers.
But look though,
it's not even fucking close.
Fuck that. The ones that still know how to play instruments from our era, that make beats and still can make a beat today, not broke.
Yeah.
No. Listen, the motherfuckers. It's always a new beat maker in hip hop now. Every fucking 2 to 3 years because another motherfucker took what he did and then sauced that bitch up. Now he the hottest thing.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But they still not fucking with a Dre, a Pharrell, a Timberland, a Swizzy. They not.
And then it's producers that's bigger than them. They just don't get in the spotlight. It's producers
yo, just think about my man Darkchild, right? Darkchild could play every fucking instrument out here, right? But he knew, you know what? Hip-hop not my shit no more. I gotta go. Because y'all not understanding what the fuck I could do. Now he just, like, you hear Kirk Franklin come on, Darkchild? He's a fucking straight gospel producer now because they still respect his fucking culture, his craft. He the only reason why the little baby got on the Kirk Franklin joint, bro. No, for real though. But it's just like at the end of the day, like BT is what the hood is. Fucking ignorant.
And we should be putting people like Stevie Wonder while he's still on this earth on a pedestal.
And then when he died, then we want to fucking give him. We should have honored DMX
when he was
alive. They didn't want him to perform.
Honor Aretha Frank, everybody.
Now you got Aretha Frank. Hold up, the biggest shit that I was mad at. Now you want to talk about Billie Holiday, bitch?
Because people made movies.
Now, like this wasn't a thing before the movie. A lot of people who was into the arts and the culture knew that. Damn, the feds wanted her dead before the movie. Why the fuck you just now honor?
We haven't even honored Tina Turner yet.
Come on, bro.
And she ain't doing too well, my dude. Like. We ain't honor Tina
now
Turner
they talking about one that honor fucking Biz Markie because you thinking he's about to die now. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we never give flowers until you're gone, bro.
And it shouldn't just be one. It should be a segment. It should almost be like every year we know 7-8 people going to the Hall of Fame. Right? We know that. NFL, whatever the fuck.
And that should be blown up a week.
It should be like that at the award show. It should be 7 to 8 people that came out that made this culture great before any of us was on this fucking earth, and we should be honoring them with a fucking Lifetime Achievement Award. It should be that.
I should have seen Set It Off on BET before the awards came on.
You know what I'm saying?
No real shit. I should have seen all Queen Latifah shits on BET before the awards.
They should have been playing Living Single, Every fucking thing.
Everything. Precious, all them shit, bro.
Even her songs, her music video songs back then.
Yeah.
UNITY.
They should have had a YouTube run, a Spotify run.
Since now it's not MTV Jams, BET Jams. They should have fucking had, Queen Latifah fucking just playing that shit.
And it should have been billboards every fucking way.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't appreciate us.
And that's different because when it comes to places like the Grand, their publications are everywhere. They're in Complex, they're in Vogue, they're in Cosmopolitan, they're in all of these fucking places, and we're not doing the fucking same, yo. We have to get to another level, man. But let's tighten this up, man, so we get up out of here. Conway, give your last thoughts on us making our award shows better.
Let us in this bitch. For real, like
I definitely want to be on the committee.
Our award show's not going to get better until we respect what those three letters mean. For real, like stop thinking that shit is just urban music, hip hop, R&B.
It's okay to show
Like
us being
it's,
smart.
It's okay, like, but at the end of the
not
day,
just naked and dumb.
you're not gonna gain traction until you start putting on for what that first letter mean. Black people. The second letter E, entertainment in all fucking genres.
Should not be entertainment anymore. It's like education. Start educating motherfuckers on
Because
on
it
different
should
stuff besides.
I should come up with a fucking. It should just be almost like a world show. It should be when I should be leaving my fucking couch, but like, damn, I didn't know. Damn, now I gotta check out him. Oh, they have those segments in the middle before they go to break. Like, oh damn, yo son, I gotta check him out.
Yeah.
But that was people that now you see like her. She was on that stage before.
Mm-hmm.
People that you be like, oh, okay, but these are real talented people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see the non-talented people of that bitch. So keep promoting that.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a better fucking show if you just promoted us as a people in a different light where the outside will start respecting us. Like, nothing changes until we fucking change it. Mm-hmm. And the BET Awards are where it starts. I can't fucking be proud of you. And then I see you on the Grammys and you have a whole better set. Mm-hmm. I can't be proud of you and you be like, yo, I'm honoring this and this person. But then when they go into another joint, it's like they're a fucking king, bro. Mm-hmm. You got to start treating them like a king for here, and then when they get there, it'd be regular. They'll be wanting to keep coming back. That's all I got to say. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, and mine just with the BET, say I agree with Conway. But even also in the culture, even for the artists, like know when to turn it on and turn it off. Know when to take be creative and take something and give it more class to appeal to that audience that you want to get respect from.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. And
no white people would have been in the Grammys like this. Like,
it's not just the BET. It's all our black shows.
I'm not coming here anymore.
We just gotta, for me, we just gotta have more accountability for ourselves and the people that, quote unquote, are A-list celebrities and influencers in our culture. They have to step up as well. Like, you know what I mean? Don't just turn your back. Don't just turn your back because you made your money and you got onto these other platforms. Like, you're needed. This is what we've been thriving for. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need our own stuff to be just as good or as better as the people that have fucking oppressed us, man. Like, this is it. Like, we can't get to a fucking level and then think that we made it and then don't come back to help nobody fucking else. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Before you go, BET needs to fucking do the same thing. Treat our people as if we need you. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't need us, then we can go to the people who does.
And that's
who push our culture.
That's a fact. And check this out, man. That's Conway. That's Flesh. I'm Eric. Shout out to Andy. This has been another edition of Imperfect Sense right here on UnifiedRadio.tv. Make sure you subscribe, like, share everything that you see Imperfect Sense on. And we see y'all the same time, same Unified channel next week. Peace.
Out.